I'm going to show you how to add fonts onto Adobe Illustrator from any other custom font websites you use. Today we're going to be using dafont.com because personally that is my favorite. I find all of my fonts I need for work and for school and for everything on here just because I feel like they have the most that I've seen that I've personally used, and also just it's easy. It's an easy website. So let's go find something fun. Let's do horror, because why not? It's almost Halloween. Okay, another thing that I love about Dafont is you can type in your main text. This works really well for logos. If you want to see how a logo is going to work out, so you don't have to go download a ton and then try them in Adobe. So the company I currently work for is called iRealm. We're just going to use them. Let's see. And then you can also see, like, this one straight up doesn't have an eye. That's a little concerning. Well, okay, we want something a little spooky. Let's go back up here. Oh, that one. Okay, so I'm gonna hit download. And for me, I use Safari. I know, you can give me crap about it if you want. But what it will do is if you're doing this on Safari, on Mac, it's going to change a little bit. But once you hit download, it's going to bring it to your downloads. So if you're on Mac, you can go to Finder and you can go to downloads and it will be there. Or if you're using Safari, it will just go to your downloads. So what I like to personally do is I like to just drag them onto my desktop because it's the easiest for me to remember. But then I'll usually go put them in a fonts folder. So once you find the ones you like, put it into a fonts folder. What we're going to do is we're going to go into our Adobe Creative Cloud. So there's two ways you can access Creative Cloud. One, you can, if you're on Mac, you can go into Launchpad, and this will bring you to all your fun stuff. I have mine. My Creative Cloud is just down here on my bar. Or for Mac users, again, it will be up here in this little icon. Really quick and easy to get to. So then once you're into Creative Cloud, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit this little fancy F guy over here. So this is gonna show you all of your added fonts that you have in Adobe. You can also so you can do browse more fonts. This is Adobe fonts that you can browse if it wants to load. There we go. So this is Adobe's fonts that they have for Creative Commons that you can use. That is one thing you have to be careful with Dafont is sometimes people will let you use it for personal projects, school projects, totally fine. But if you want to use it for a brand you're working for or a company you're working for, sometimes they won't let you. And usually in here, so as you will see, once you downloaded it from Dafont, they have this that is usually either access, personal, or demo use license. So this one says this is for personal or demo use only, no commercial. So that means I couldn't use it for my company. Oh no. This is just an example. We're not actually using it. And this is the license that says you cannot modify it, legal jargon that we love. But basically, be careful with that. A lot of people are totally okay with you using it for personal, but not for commercial. Anyways, back to uploading fonts. So you'll have over here, you'll have your added fonts, installed fonts, removed fonts, apparently. Never use that. But, okay, then you go to upload fonts. And this is upload fonts to Creative Cloud. So you can see I have a lot. I have like 10 pages of fun fonts I've added. But then you'll go to add more, and this is where it's important. So with the fonts we're using, it's going to be this TTF. So you cannot just drag and drop the whole thing. You see there was an error adding one or more of your files. That is because PDF is not a font file. TTF is the font file. So we're going to add just the TTF. And then it says you want this one. And this is where you got to be careful. By uploading a font, you acknowledge that you have the necessary rights and licenses to upload it. You say you do. You do have the license for personal use. So we add that. And another good point that you need to make out is if it has, for example, we're going to type. Okay, so you see this one's in Myriad Pro, right? And then you have regular or semi-bold. One of my favorites is Montserrat. And Montserrat has 9 million semi-bold, extra bold, all of these things. So if you download a font, if you're downloading Montserrat and it has thin, light italic, light all of these ones, they'll all have an individual TTF file. So let's go back to Creative Cloud. And you can see, like these ones, what is this? NutraText TF. So there's NutraText TF Demi and NutraText TF Bold. So these are the same font. One is bold, one is regular. There's going to be 2 TTF files. For the one we're using, there was only one. But keep track of that as well, because sometimes you will have multiple. Like if you see Montserrat, it has all of these. You have to upload every single TTF file for all the different ones you want. You can't just upload regular. If you only upload regular, you'll just get regular. It won't give you access to the light or the medium. Anyways, little rant. But, okay, now, what was the name of our uploaded fonts? So once it's uploaded, it will show up in this little grid. So it will say installed. So it was called Melted Monster. So we'll just look it up. Melted Monster, and it will be right there. And unless your Wi-Fi is complete crap, should show up really quickly. If it's not showing up, you might want to try reinstalling it, or you might just even want to close Illustrator and reopen it and see if your font is there. But quick recap on how to upload a font is you're going to find the font you want, download it. I drag it to my desktop, but then you're going to open Creative Cloud, be on the home page, font, upload fonts, add more, go select the files that you want. Pretty simple. This is definitely the easiest way to do it. I know there's others. This is my personal preferred because you can add a ton at once and you don't have to add them individually. But I hope that helps you guys.